and that kind of snow here, but you are tracking some winter precipitation.
Yes, I am, and that's not only for today either. That's for tomorrow as well, but it's mainly for the western zones of central Texas. There is an outside shot that portions of the Brazos Valley do see some light wintry mixes, but they won't see the accumulation like we're expecting in central Texas, and even that is only expected to be a glaze up to around 1/10 of an inch. That can still cause slick spots on the road, so you definitely want to take it slow over these next couple of days. Highs only getting to the upper 30s today and lower 40s tomorrow before it clears out late Thursday, and that chilly pattern does continue through Friday and Saturday. Another disturbance comes in Saturday, but we're expecting only rain from that before we warm up for the latter part of the weekend and early next week. There is that winter weather advisory. It's now in effect through Thursday at 6 p.m. I should say, along and west of the I-35 corridor. The counties in the purple, Navarro County, you're in this as well, but that's because of that glaze to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation. That is possible. Some isolated areas may get higher accumulation, so you definitely want to pay attention to that. And the greatest impacts, though, I expect to be along and northwest of this gold line, and that's because those temperatures will be the coldest in those far northwestern zones. Let's take a look at our satellite and radar, because we are starting to see some of that freezing drizzle continue through portions of Hill and Navarro counties. Even places like West and El Mott started to see a little bit of that freezing drizzle a little bit ago. Also a light spot in and around the Mejia area as well. But as we zoom this out, that's pretty much all it is for central Texas. A lot of the actions now over portions of Oklahoma, places like Wichita Falls, Texas, as well as Lawton, Oklahoma, up towards the Norman area, heading closer to Oklahoma City. But we should expect some more of that freezing drizzle in and around central Texas as we head throughout the course of the morning hours. There's that freezing line. That's that red line. It's crossing through portions of Limestone and Freestone County, back through Hill County, and then all the way down through portions of western McLennan and Bell counties, down toward Burnett and Llano. In areas along and north and west of that line are below that freezing line as we speak. So any precipitation that falls could freeze on contact, because it's a very thin layer of cold air at the surface with that warmer air aloft, because remember that temperature inversion in place. Live look in Temple right now, temperatures are in those lower 30s, but it feels like those lower 20s as well. That's another storyline, because when you factor in those winds, it feels like those lower 20s. So you definitely want to bundle up as well as you're heading outside. And we're going to go hour by hour here, because by the time we get through the day on Wednesday, not much will change from where we are right now, except we'll have more areas of that frozen precipitation, and it's only going to be light in nature. But watch, by the time we get to noon on Thursday, some of that freezing rain, especially in our eastern zones, is going to change to all rain, and that's definitely good news. And more good news, we do expect this to push out by Thursday evening when that winter weather advisory expires. So definitely something to pay attention to. And on the 6 News app as well, send in your photos through the Near Me feature. Guys?
All right, Jordan just said it. You can find the information on the 6 News app. It's free to download in your app store.